Ja,
Lay it on me. Right. No. Hello,
irgendwas
Captain.
fragen?
Depends on the question, but I'll give it my best shot.
Irgendwas Artefakt angeht.
I think about it a lot. There's so many possibilities. Some wonderful, some terrifying. I'm not a fearful man, but I am just a man. And I'm keenly aware that this artifact could change my life. Or end it.
Was ein Artefakt?
On Bendy? No, wait. It was Kazal. I can feel Lynn's admonishing stare boring a hole in my back. She's not actually standing behind me, is she? Well, point is, my story's probably a lot like yours. We dug a pit, found some really wonky readings, and followed them to the artifact.
So it's bisschen bedeutet.
It certainly means something, because not everyone who touches the artifacts sees them. My first instinct was it was a message of some kind, like the Voyager records. Communication from a higher life form reaching out blindly into space. But now I'm wondering if the vision wasn't just sensory. My new theory is something's changed in us physiologically. As in not just a message from beyond, but a delivery.
Was will sein, als ich
When I
gehört
picked it up, I had no idea what it was. I knew it was something spectacular, though. I saw a vision. Flashing lights, the whole shebang.
Okay, ich hab mal ein Video gefragt.
Sure. Like what?
Ich würde gerne mal ein bisschen mit dich.
How much time do you have? Just kidding. Let's see. Where to start? I've been in Constellation for a long time. Aja and Sarah convinced me to join before the Colony War. Lost my husband during that damn war. Lost some other friends too. Anyway, I've been exploring planets with Constellation ever since then. Helps keep me busy. So I guess that's me in a nutshell.
Okay. Bist du gut mit Vasco befreundet?
Yeah, Vasco is great for reminding me about schedules and protocols or engaging in data-focused conversation, you know? But if I tell him about how I found the first artifact, or how I escaped from the Crimson Fleet, or when I saved a stranded pilot from an island covered in hypnotic...
Ja, er ist halt immer auch ein Roboter, ne?
You know, he just isn't impressed.
So wie Josie
Not
überzeugt.
my thing. It's just not something that I need, and it never appealed to me.
Und der von mir.
My grandma raised me for the most part. Lost a lot of family in the war. Not much left to speak of, really.
Nicht so gelesen, kannst du gleich
Well,
sagen?
I joined in 2305. Aja brought me on. It was unlike anything I had ever been a part of before.
Ja, ist jetzt zur Constellation
When I
gekommen
joined
ist.
Constellation, part of me was worried I wouldn't belong. I thought they'd all wear fancy suits and talk about business opportunities all day. I entered the lodge and I was immediately pulled into an intense debate about whether the Freestar Collective would really risk war with the United Colonies. They pulled me into the conversation and treated me as if I had always been there. I hope your experience was the same. Anyway, what else did you want to ask about?
Ja, bist du schon dabei?
Well, Aja recruited me in 2305, so...
Ich weiß ja, warum die Fragen kommen, wenn er schon beantwortet hat.
So,
Durch andere Fragen.
is there anything else you want to
No.
ask about?
Das hast du ja schon bei den anderen Fragen schon mal gesagt. Ich kann ihn das nochmal fragen. Warum? Was du vor Constellation gemacht?
I used to work as a United Colonies physicist. I was so starry-eyed, thought I could change the universe. You know what? I don't think I've changed a bit. Except my job is much better.
Yep.
Any other questions? Fair enough. There's a lot of history with this organization. I'm lucky to have been here this long.
Yeah.
Anything else on your mind? It's a difficult topic. For years I pretended like I was over it. But I'm not. I can't guarantee I can answer everything, but I want to try.
Musst du wieder weg, wenn wir nach vorne sind, denke ich.
Oh, I've moved on. We had the funeral and I grieved. And as time went on, so did I. I haven't even thought about any of this for years. Irvin Madani was my husband. He was also a brilliant biologist who joined Constellation a couple of years before me. Yeah, he's gone now.
Ne, das ist schon.
I remember his bright smiles when I returned from my trips. Wow, more brilliant than any star.
Yes,
Yes, he was one of the first people I met when I moved into
das sind so Fragen, er hat doch schon gesagt, er hat Jahre vor mir bei der Constellation gearbeitet.
The humidity was hard to get used to.
Danke.
Thanks for listening. Did you have any other personal questions, or was that it?
Ja, wirklich nicht.
Anytime.
In the green.
Gehen wir mal raus. Das ist nämlich noch was. Ich war auch schon mal.
Thought I heard yelling.
Wir gehen mal eine Waffe raus.
Echoing from my ship and resonating in the ore itself. Really wild.
Ja, jetzt werden wir eine Waffe raus. Wollen wir nie, dass jetzt uns an einem Bild verlassen und dann erwartet. Das ist auf jeden Fall schon mal eine kleine Sprengfalle gewesen. Hier ist noch eine Weise, die rumsteht, irgendwie auch noch nicht. Wollen wir mal im Lager. Ja! So viel dazu. Der Job ist mir nicht in der Konstellation. Ja, John ist zu finden.
Ah, good. I suppose I should have guessed. It has been too long since I checked in.
Mhm.
Andredja, good to see you. Looking a little more murdery than usual, but let's just say they had it coming.
You are the newest member, yes? Do they often send you to check up on other, more senior members?
Sie haben auch mal Lunge dazu. Ich tue noch was nachgetan wollte.
I suppose. We waste time. We should complete our mission and then we can talk.
Okay. Nimmst Artefakt mit. Ah, hier runter, ne? Ja, wahrscheinlich, wenn sie hier in dieser Höhle chillen, wenn sie mir das Artefakt finden.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their
On
pockets.
some planets, it takes a millennia for some cave formations to grow. On others, it can take days.
Mhm. Mann. Roboterstellung, Steuerungsaktiv, eine Aktive. Und Frontstadt bringen. Und bisher mit gemerkt, auf der wir brauchen eine Privilegien weiter abgeschrieben. Die Faktor und unser Schutz. So, die Roboter sollen mich jetzt.
Interfere with my tasks.
Tu ich nicht. Ich hab dir gerade gesagt, dass du mich beschützen sollst. Hallo. Jetzt komm ich auch. Ich fliegt, Alter. Ja, der Muni brauche ich. Schönen guten Tag. Ich komme von der Piraten-Tötungskommission. Ich wurde geschickt, sie umzubringen. krieg 2 Clips auf uns gefressen. Zack. Ballistik, 20 Gegner mit einer ballistischen Waffe. Credits, Dings nehme ich mit. Mein Schussanzug brauche ich nicht. Waffen auch nicht, ich habe meine Waffen. Zigarette runter. Schade. So, es wird weitergehen. Eigentlich ist ja eigentlich auch ein bisschen unnötig, wenn wir einfach bloß den Höhenverlauf folgen und dann kommen wir am Ende. Danke. Am Ende wahrscheinlich auf Marsch sind. Wollte ich gerade sagen, bevor mich dieser. Oh, ein Weißer. Bevor mich dieser Pirat überfallen wollte mit seiner Scheißaxt. Dann ist noch mal was, ja. Das ist noch ein Pirat und dann neben mir steht einfach. Der Raum gebraucht wird. Nett. Gar nicht was gesagt, ne? Ja, jetzt zur Freunde haben, ne? Wenn die auch sind, Zeit haben. Wir lassen es weitergehen und 2 Freunde kämpfen uns mit denen und ich gucke, dass ich die Kämpfe echt überkommen zu werden. Ja? Okay. Hallo. Tschüss. Sind Sie dabei? Was das ist? Muni, Rucksack. Okay. Das war die. Nochmal erlitten. Ich hab noch gesagt, das war tief. Noch ein Buch erlitten. Ich habe mir ein Bein gebrochen. Können Sie mir helfen? Ja, helfen Sie mir. Ich habe mir ein Bein gebrochen. Warum steckt ich ihn gerade nicht? Danke, ich noch mal treffe. Ich kann mir bestimmt helfen. Ich habe mir ein Bein gebrochen. Ich hab's einfach mal akzeptiert. Ah, aber ich aus Versehen Bein gebrochen. Cola, Orange und. Nee, jetzt nicht. Okay. Weißwein. Nee. Ein bisschen mehr Gesundheit. Weil der Bein bringt nicht so doll wehtut. So, ja, entwickeln. Ja, Kündigung. Das Ding sagt, funktioniert die Richtung, aber ich will das ja einfach nicht. Ich weiß nicht, ich glaube schon mal. Vielleicht mal ich mir die Lampe an. Warte mal. Jetzt habe ich gescannt. Okay. Er war auch das Artefakt gekommen, das ist doch das Wichtige, oder nicht? Ich hab's gerade gefunden. Nächstes. Bevor wir mal die Prozess. Jetzt. Ja. Jetzt habe ich das Artefakt. Sind aktuell relativ viele, ne?
You did not respond when I called to you after you pulled out the artifact. Does that mean Barrett's theory and experience were correct? The
Yep.
artifact grants the first person who touches it a vision?
Ja, leider war vollkommen unverständlich.
The fact that it has happened to both you and Barrett is already more than we had before.
Genau. Und ich habe das jetzt schon ein paar Mal
It's
erlebt, bei ein paar Mal
important that we
geguckt.
discuss what you saw back there. That man. What I had done.
Sicher oder du, oder? Hat sich verdient.
I might say that many do. It is surprising to find someone else from Constellation who agrees with me. They tend to avoid conflict wherever possible.
Yaşıt mi canım?
Experience led you to that belief. What did you do before Constellation?
Tamam.
Argos. I have heard of this company. Small, reckless. Interesting. I do not have experience with this profession, but I have my own experiences with risk. We both seem to be unusual additions to Constellation.
Okay.
Please, I would ask that you not mention to Vladimir the circumstances in which you found me. This is not the first time that Varun zealots have attempted to corner me. If it is known that this has happened again, well, it has been a while since I was given an assignment on my own. I would not want it to be even longer in the future. Do you understand?
Alles klar, ich war ja egal, ich bin interessant. Will ich interessant was? Bin ich schon an Angebot?
Yes. It would seem they have not yet learned how much it will cost them. But then that is their fundamental problem, is it not? An inability to see anything other than the path which they have created.
Oh, mein
for
Prognos für
themselves.
mein Beinbruch hat sich verbessert. Ich glaube, der heilt nebenbei. Der
You are
Rundfanatiker.
unfamiliar. This is a surprise. Few have not heard of them. They are fanatics, having taken the teachings of House Varun and twisted them into a belief that the galaxy must be wiped clean before the Great Serpent's return.
Okay.
So, in this I would say I have done the galaxy a favor.
Alles klar.
Mom, this means we are in agreement. Thank you. That is good to know. I will finish here and return to New Atlantis when I can. You should go now, as they will be expecting us.
Relic tangled up with hope, grit, and science.
I am relieved by your ability to locate the
Why?
lodge.
Was there
As
concern that I would not
previously
contribute
stated,
to the mission?
It is difficult to miss.
We thought you might be hurt.
Oh, then thank you, but it was not necessary.
Ja, sie ist aber auch schon da. So, soll ich mal zugucken? Okay.
Look at you two. I'm jealous. I tried following up on some leads myself, but came back empty-handed.
Okay.
They could be anywhere, can't they? Embedded in a rock, or in the hands of an unsuspecting novelty goods trader?
Intelligenza verloren, der Artefakt jetzt neu. Wo bist du gefragt?
Couple of scans from the eye, but it looks like you got there first. Shame on me for taking the scenic route, huh?
Gewonnen, der
I
Artefakt
wasn't
neu.
aware we were competing, but game on.
Oh no, don't you two start. We're supposed to be working together, not competing.
War Prozent
What's
Joke
wrong with
gemacht.
a little rivalry here and there? I think it pushes us to be at our best.
Or causes nothing but arguments.
Arguments which then breed distrust. Noel is right, Mateo.
Well, I suppose there was that one time, and then the other. What do you think? A little competition can't be that bad, can it?
Ja, müssen wir mal in Siegscheid machen. Ich sehe, dass wir miteinander besaßen. Ich bin sehr schwer.
I'm the villain in this story. I can't believe I'm the one pushing us to be tougher for once.
Es war auch nur so als Joke
You're
gemacht.
spending too much time with Walter, Mateo. He's turning our adorable teddy bear into a grizzly.
Es war auch nur als Joke gemacht. Ich bin
Competition is
jetzt natürlich
a
komplett
spice, not a main course. I wanted to be there, to be present, but I can't survive on it.
You know what? I just realized I completely overtook this whole conversation. This should be about you and Andredja celebrating a win for the group.
I do not mind being asked to join in a debate. It was good to hear everyone's sides. But I do agree that we accomplished something together. Thank you for your help.
Ja, ich werde es mir weiter. Ich bin einfach nur froh zu Hause.
Yes. So am I. Let me know if you need me.
Noel, pulling some interesting data from those new artifacts. Tell the Rook to meet me back on board the station.
Roger Vladimir. He's on his way.
Hey, was los?
Now that those artifacts aren't just blips of hope in the Blackest Sea, I found an interesting pattern. The grav anomaly generated by one of those artifacts, it matches one on another planet. A bigger one.
Okay. Ja, ja, in die Richtung. Ja, gleich los. Können wir jetzt mal sehen.
This one has been in my list of possible artifact sites for a while, but the profile didn't quite match. Now that we've gotten more artifacts, the similarities are as clear as day.
Okay. So, dann können wir jetzt in die Richtung.
Alright, let me transfer over the data. But I need you wearing caution's boots for this one. No telling what this thing is or why it's so large.
Okay.
Going to send you the mark close as I can, but I'm having trouble pinpointing the source. You'll need to explore the area on foot. Put your scanner to work.
Jo.
Don't know what you'll find. Keep your eyes open.
Eine Menü und ein Scanner verwenden, was da. Muss einen gesamten Teil absuchen?
No, just need to follow your scanner to the real destination. Might be a boot's journey, but that's the explorer's lot sometimes.
Mhm. Okay. Alles klar.
And from there, maybe you catch a smile and uncover the source of it all.